Okay, welcome guys once again. So if you've been following my video, there is a video I dropped about Chatgpt. So many people were complaining that they don't know how to set up an account on Chatgpt. So I decided to drop a short video on how you can set up an account on Chatgpt. Then once you set up an account, you will
We're talking about is what is ChatGPT? So ChatGPT is a natural language processing AI model that is designed to answer questions, engage in conversations, and generate text based on prompts from users. That is what that means is that the what you type into ChatGPT is what let me say the question you ask ChatGPT is what ChatGPT will respond to you. That's what is meant by text-based prompts from the users. It is one of the largest and most advanced AI language models available with the ability to understand and generate text in a wide range of languages. So let's assume for instance you have a complicated question just as I was doing in my previous videos. So I asked some complicated questions that even a normal human being will take you time to think before answering this question. And what ChatGPT does is that ChatGPT responded to this question within some seconds. ChatGPT was able to generate these answers to us. So what you type into ChatGPT is what ChatGPT is going to respond to you. So the next thing is, how was ChatGPT created? So according to ChatGPT, it says that ChatGPT is based on the it's based on the GPT 3.5 architecture, which is an advanced neural network based machine learning model developed by OpenAI. It was trained on a massive amount of text data, including books, articles, and other sources, in order to develop its language processing abilities. So yes, it says it was trained on massive amount of text data. So they trained ChatGPT based on what is on the website and some of the articles that ChatGPT can get some questions, getting some answers from, and some books that it was trained on many of these like book, articles, and websites, and some other sources which ChatGPT can get answers from. So the next thing will be, what can ChatGPT do? Yes, ChatGPT can answer questions. It can engage in conversation. It can generate text based on prompts from the users and perform a variety of other language processing tasks. It can understand and generate text in a wide range of languages, and it is capable of producing high coherent and contextual appropriate responses. So if you type in, let's say 1 plus 1, ChatGPT is going to give you the correct response, which is true. If you type in what requires, what ChatGPT is they are always generating their answers based on the right responses, based on the correct. They are trying their best to make their answers to be accurate. So the next thing will be, how does ChatGPT work? Yes, ChatGPT was a sophisticated neural network-based approach to language processing. It takes in text input from users and processes it using advanced machine learning algorithms in order to generate appropriate responses. It is trained on massive corpus of text data, which allows it to understand and respond to a wide range of language inputs. So there was a video I dropped, like how to learn pidgin with ChatGPT. If you see, once I type in something like, yes, do this for me, ChatGPT will quickly respond to my question, and then I will ask ChatGPT to convert that into pidgin so I can understand. Or if it is something that is more complicated, like the language is more like the grammar is more advanced, I have to ask ChatGPT to break it down for me so I can understand. That's the work with different languages. So that is how ChatGPT works. So the next thing will be, what are the potential applications of ChatGPT? Yes, ChatGPT has a wide range of potential applications, including the customer service, chatbot development, language translations, and more. It can be used to automate a variety of language processing tasks, and its ability to understand and generate text in multiple languages makes it particularly valuable in global context. So this, I think you understand what this is all about. Yeah, it has a wide range of potential applications, which include customer service, chatbot development, and more. The next thing will be, what are the limitations of ChatGPT? Just like other OpenAI, just like other AI model, ChatGPT has limitations. It is not perfect and may occasionally produce responses, but from my previous experience, I've been using ChatGPT. I realized that almost everything I've been typing in, ChatGPT is giving me the right response. So in this case, it may be from your own side, or I don't know, but ChatGPT is trying for me. It has been helping me to cope with some of my questions. So its responses, the responses that, so okay, occasionally produces responses that are inappropriate or nonsensical. It may also struggle with complex or ambitious language input. Based on the language you put in, it's not perfect. Some of the language, but mostly it is to understand English the best. So some like China, it will understand it, but it may find it more complex doing so. So additionally, ChatGPT requires a significant amount of computational resources to run, which may make it impractical for some users. So the next thing will be, how can I use ChatGPT? So before I go on creating the account, showing you how to create an account with ChatGPT, you need to know how you can use ChatGPT. So you can use ChatGPT by interacting with it through an interface designed for that purpose, which is the interface. After this, I'm going to be showing you the interface that you can use to interact with ChatGPT, which is the account. So, such as a chatbot or a web application, there are a number of different chatbots and applications available that utilize ChatGPT. You can find them by searching online. So, like, let's say it says there are a number of different chatbots and applications. We focus on these applications available that utilize ChatGPT. So, if you want to integrate ChatGPT using the API, ChatGPT, you can integrate ChatGPT with your WhatsApp. Like, you can answer, let's say ChatGPT will act like as an assistant or a chatbot. Like, when you are so busy, you are busy, and you find it hard to like respond to other chats. Once your customer type in something on, like, interact with you on WhatsApp, ChatGPT will quickly respond based on your previous conversation with the person you are chatting with. So ChatGPT learn from what you guys have been talking mostly about. Let's say you guys have been talking about shoes. How can I get a shoe? And you type in, what is the price of this shoe? ChatGPT will quickly respond based on the interaction or based on the conversation that you've been having with your client. And you can find them by searching online. So the summary of everything here is that ChatGPT is a computer program that can answer questions, talk to people, and write things based on what it has learned from reading a lot of text. Like I was saying, from reading a lot of text based on your conversation, ChatGPT can respond to you, can answer those questions. It can understand and use many different languages. ChatGPT can be used for things like customer service or translation, but it has some limitations and need a lot of computer power to work. You can use ChatGPT by working to it through a chatbot or a website. So this is everything you need to know about ChatGPT. So let's dive into the creation of ChatGPT. So we open in a new tab and type in ChatGPT. So this is what you are going to be seeing. OpenAI introducing ChatGPT. So for this purpose, I will open in new an incognito tab, so that everything I'm doing, it won't capture my former interaction. So let me open an incognito tab. Okay. So this is how it is. So let's type in ChatGPT. Sorry. Chat ChatGPT. Okay, this is what you will see once you click on. Okay, let me go back so you know what I'm doing. So the first thing I do, I type in ChatGPT on google.com, chatgpt.com. So the first thing here, the first website here, OpenAI, is what we'll be clicking. We're clicking on the introducing ChatGPT. So we'll click on ChatGPT. Remember, you can do everything I'm doing here with your phone, with your mobile phone. It will be available. So it says try ChatGPT. We are going to click on try ChatGPT. So ChatGPT is loading up. So if you have an account already on ChatGPT, you can click on login. But if you don't have an account, like you watching this, maybe you have or you don't have. But if you don't have, make sure you click on the sign up. So it asks us to input an email, or we can use continue with Google. Continue with Google, that means you are using your email also with Google. So in this aspect, I will be using my email, the one I have not used before. That's what I will use to open this one. Let me. So we'll click on continue. Once you type in your email, you click on continue. So it asks us to input a password. Make sure the password is strong, or since it's not something that involves money, you can do it the way you like, or you try your best. So it says your password must contain at least 8 characters. So I'm putting in my So let me click on continue. Okay, OpenAI is opening for us. So this is actually the way you can use to create an account on ChatGPT or with OpenAI. Please stand by. Okay. So verify your email. You need to verify your email. So let me go over to my main dashboard and verify my email. So let me go and verify my email. So my email is loading up Google Workspace. So this is the new. So it says verify your email. You can see it here, OpenAI. Verify your email. So let me use that. It says verify your email address. So let me click on verify my email address. It is network. Okay. Yeah, authentication. So please stand by while we are checking your browser. So you need to check your browser to check if you are a real human, not like a bot. So it says email verified. So let me just click on login and let's check what will happen. So this is actually AI, the ChatGPT interface. So this is how it looks like. So let me click on the chat. So you can see this is how it looks like, but this is not what we are going to be using right now. So let me remove this. Let me remove this and go over to it again. So we are going to be using ChatGPT for this. So try ChatGPT. Okay. 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 So let me refresh it again. So it says tell us about you. So you put your name. I'm not going to be using my other name I use with it, so I will just use another one. So they will know this is a fresh and new account, not like an old user using the same account again. So you put in your date of birth here. I'll use it from the calendar here. So let me just choose one random name. Let me just choose one. Let me just say 1982. So let's just leave it like that for the sake of time. And click on continue. So this is how you will be creating your account with ChatGPT. I don't know why it's asking me for this again, but the first time I did it didn't ask me to verify my number. So let me still do it. So it's from it says okay, let me just verify my number for this. So send via WhatsApp. So let me check. So I've actually received my code. So I will input it here. 40 86 86 and 80. So boom, this is how you are going to create your account with ChatGPT and have that interface where you ask questions. It says ChatGPT, this is a free research preview. Our goal is to get external feedback in order to improve our system and make them safer. So while we have safeguard in place, the system may occasionally generate incorrect or misleading. So this is like a disclaimer. Misleading information and produce offensive or biased content. It is not intended to give advice. So make sure you take that. So when you take ChatGPT to court and you see all this, the lawyer will not have any option than to give it to them. So because this they've already, or maybe you will ask ChatGPT something and ChatGPT didn't give you the right input you needed. You have to know that they already notify you, making you to be aware that this can occur. So let's click on next. So it says how we collect data. Conversational may be reviewed by an AI trainer to improve our system. Please don't share any sensitive information in your conversation. Next, so the system is optimized for dialogue. Let us know if a particular response was good or unhelpful. Share your feedback. Discord server. This is their account. So if you click on it, opening new tab. This is their Discord server. Let me say group stuff. So let me click on done. So let us try and ask ChatGPT a simple question. Remember, ChatGPT can solve maths or any complicated question that you ask ChatGPT. Despite how it is, ChatGPT will try their best to make it accurate. So let me ask ChatGPT to write. Let's write a sample. write a sample write a sample code. Write a sample code. So I say write a sample. So write a sample code. So it says sure, here is the sample code in Python that prints the first 10 even numbers. So this is a loop. So for I in range, so this is actually a loop. So this is how it looks like. Any question you ask ChatGPT, despite how it is, ChatGPT will try their best. So it will also explain this to you that this code was that is for loop to iterate through the numbers from 1 to 20 and check if each number is even using the modulo operator. If a number is even, it is printed to the console using the print function. The print function. The loop stops when it reaches the number 20, which is the 10th even number in the sequence. So thank you guys for watching, and make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification icon, so when I drop a video like this, you'll be the first to get notified. And don't forget to like, so it can reach many people like you. So thanks for watching.
Don't leave me here.